Hey, buddy. Hello. Hey. Fine. Ignore me. I made it. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's supposed to be really nice tomorrow. That should work. It's not very low to the ground. I think that's just the way that tent is. I was able to tie off this corner so I don't have to use a stake inside. It'll give me a lot of room. I like it. That should keep me nice and warm. I'll put that bucket of hot rocks right there next to it. There we go. This is nice and dry. I like it. Get some nice coals going. So I can do some cooking. Heat up my rocks. Ah, this is what I came for. Just need to relax. Relax and have a beer. Campfire. Beautiful evening. Tomorrow's supposed to be even nicer. I love how dry this wood is. This is kind of a rarity. It was raining this weekend, and then we had 3 days of sunshine. So on the third day, I told my boss I want to take it off so I can go camping. Now I can pick up the rocks. Hopefully those won't break. And I'll be able to put them in the bucket with these chopsticks and put the bucket in my tent. That's the plan. I love the extra daylight this time of year. It's 10 p.m. in April in Alaska. It's just now starting to get dark. I didn't bring any bear spray or a gun or a bear fence. All I really have is my knife. Oh, air horn. I have an air horn too. Hopefully that'll scare off any bears that show up on the beach. Blast my air horn. Usually works pretty good. I think I'm going to make me a s'more. Had some nice coals going, and now I got flame because I added some wood. I'll get some coals down here. It'll be interesting to see if those rocks heat up my tent. I have such a large gap on the bottom. My tent is almost like a tarp, you know? Whoa. I guess I deserved that for talking too much. and so the heat can escape. But we'll see. Almost ready. Okay, it's 11 o'clock and I'm ready for bed. The temperature is 42 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So I'm going to keep track of the temperature and the time and see what this does to my tent. I've never done this before, so total experiment. I'm glad I got this bucket because it would have been really hard to just carry these rocks into my tent. With a galvanized bucket, I hope that it doesn't give off any dangerous fumes. But I don't think the rocks are high enough to melt anything. Oh, these rocks are heavy. Well, they got leather gloves too. Okay, that should do it. Now the question is, am I going to be able to carry these in this bucket? Let me get it away from the fire first. How hot is that? Oh yeah. Pretty warm. I'll save those sticks. Let's see if I can do this like that. I think so. I'm gonna get that stick so that I can kick it away from me if it's too hot or if it starts to catch on fire. Okay, I'm going to close this down, and as you can see, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 degrees Celsius, if you can see that or not. Okay. Well, it's been about 5 minutes. I'm ready for bed, so let's check it out. Going to my nice little cozy tent. Holy shit. It's like a frickin' sauna in here. My God. Well, it's really hot up high, not so hot down low. I'll get in here and close this off so we can really appreciate it. Okay, let's put this tent, see what this baby's gonna do here. I'm pretty much in the middle of the tent right now, height and width wise. Look at the temperature climb. We're up to 50 degrees. This would be great for putting on my pajamas. Okay, I'm going to turn this off and I'll try it again here in a couple minutes. 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius. Man, this is really comfy in here. Just for those hot rocks. It may not last all night, but it makes it nice for putting on your pajamas. I mean, the temperature hasn't really changed much. It's about 53 degrees and 13 degrees Celsius. So you can see here. If you can see here. If I touched that rock right there, I would burn myself. Even the pail, I think, if I touched the pail, I'd burn myself. But there's no smoke at all emitting from the rocks. And my little two-man tent here is heating it up nicely. So I'm going to go to bed, and hopefully I'll be able to wake up like every hour on the hour and measure the temperature, but I have a feeling I'm going to zonk out. Okay, it's midnight. It's been 1 hour. And looking at the temperature here, looks like it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius. So you can see. That pail is still too hot to touch with my hands. It's been 1 hour. And it's definitely, if you put your hands over that, you can warm them up. This is really neat. I'm really impressed how long this is lasting. It's 1:07, so it's been 2 hours and 7 minutes. I can touch the rocks now for just a few seconds. It's been 3.5 hours now, and the rocks are barely warm at all. It is having no effect on warming the tent at this point, but that was still pretty good. So about 3 hours of heat, I guess. And the temperature is definitely cooled down. Good morning. I'm being lazy, waiting for the sun to warm up the place. 7 o'clock. I slept really good. And I'm gonna get up and make a fire and make some cowboy coffee. This tent with the Gore-Tex bivy works really well. I can put on my cowboy hat. it's low tide, so I can go around this corner to the stream. So I'm going to take advantage of this and fill up my pail with some water to boil. There's a stream right over here. So I'm going to hike way upstream so I don't get any salt water. The soil might have salt water leaching out of it. Plus it'll make a nice hike. Right here, so. Interesting. Grass starts really well. I just like Bowie knives. They're my favorite. Probably because I'm an American and I love the American history of the Bowie knife. They were very, very popular when Jim Bowie had his sandbar fight. Everybody rushed out, purchased a Bowie knife back in the 1800s. I'll get some coals going. Set off to the side here a little bit. I got some venison and some bacon. This will bring in the critters. Oh, yeah. This log is so sandy, I don't dare touch it with the veggies. I'm just going to cut it right in here. Should be just fine. Probably shouldn't throw that knife too much. It's an expensive knife. Looking pretty sweet. I think I'll just push it off. Slow down the heat just a little bit. Just want to make sure that the veggies are cooked. One more minute. I think I'll be ready to eat. My experiment to heat up my tent with hot rocks was a success, I consider. And I gotta go home and look at the numbers, but I believe it heated up my tent about 12 or 13 degrees or so. I could see how this could be useful in a survival situation where, let's say you had a tarp or you had a tent and you didn't have a sleeping bag. As long as you have the ability to make a fire and heat up rocks, even if you didn't have a tarp or tent, you could use hot rocks to at least get a couple hours of sleep potentially. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more experiments like this. This camping trip was absolutely spectacular. The weather was great, everything was perfect. It was a lot of fun and super relaxing. So I'd like to thank you for coming along with me, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Take care.